Hello students, good morning everyone. So today I am going to take up your English 1 class, chapter number 4, and the name of the chapter is, it is a poem, Last Lesson of the Afternoon. This poem is written by D.H. Lawrence. So the poet is a teacher, and this poem is related to teacher and students of a class. So here the students are actually unruly, means their behavior is not good. Sometimes you too become restless in the class, you are not in the mood of studying. So what happens usually when the students are not attentive, the teacher doesn't take interest in teaching. So while I read the poem, I will request you to go through the poem so that you will understand it little better. When will the bell ring and end this weariness? How long have they tugged the leash and strayed apart? My pack of unruly hounds, I cannot start them again on a quarry of knowledge they hate to hunt. I can haul them and urge them no more. No longer can I endure the brunt of the books that lie out on the desk, a full 60, of several insults of blotted pages and scrawl, of slovenly work that they have offered me. I am sick, and what on earth is the good of it all? What good to them or me, I cannot see. So shall I take my last dear fuel of life to heap on my soul, and kindle my will to a flame that shall consume their dross of indifference, and take the toll of their insults in punishment? I will not. I will not waste my soul and my strength for this. What do I care for all that they do amiss? What is the point of this teaching of mine and of this learning of theirs? It all goes down the same abyss. What does it matter to me if they can write a description of a dog, or if they can't? What is the point? To us both, it is all my aunt, and yet I am supposed to care with all my might. I do not and will not. They won't and they don't. And that's all. I shall keep my strength for myself. They can keep theirs as well. Why should we beat our heads against the wall of each other? I shall sit and wait for the bell. So the teacher is waiting for the bell because he is no more interested in teaching. Now this lesson is a kind of bitter desperation and disappointment at the lack of gratitude for a teacher's work. The teacher is giving his efforts. He is trying hard, but the students are not at all bothered. You can just look at the picture in the book that the teacher is teaching, but the students are talking, they are looking back, and they are giggling and so on. So the poet, who also happens to be a teacher, compares his students to hounds, which means animals. Please don't take it by heart, because they hate chasing knowledge. The teacher tried hard to motivate the students to learn, but he could not inspire them. He feels that the teaching and the learning of the students are both useless, because he can no longer howl them and urge them or request them to be attentive in the class. Now the classroom is of 60. See, you can just look at the word 60, which means 60. So 60 means a classroom of 60 students are nobody is trying to listen to the teacher. The desks are full of books, but the books are open, but the students are not looking at the book. Now the poet describes very strongly what he feels and the inner turmoil he suffers. Now finally he thinks that he won't waste his soul and strength in teaching those students who show so much indifference to the study. They are showing that they are not at all concerned for the studies, or maybe for the explanation what the teacher is doing. So sometimes it is applicable to you also, students, that though you are in the class but your mind is not in studies, or your mind is not in the class, and so you are not attentive in the class. So this is the explanation of the lesson. I hope you have understood, and please put efforts to try to understand little better. Next class I shall give you the answers. Thank you.